Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk to you about why you shouldn't take shortcuts. And I know this is a pretty controversial topic because in today's world shortcuts are incredibly attractive and highly marketable. In fact, they're shoved down our throats in our daily lives. Marketing companies are always just bombarding us with advertisements for easy ways out of difficult things. For instance, weight loss or building muscle. There are always going to be shortcuts to achieving specific goals. And in this video, I want to argue why you shouldn't take shortcuts, because this is a mindset thing. And if you create the mindset needed to achieve a lofty goal without taking the easy route to get there, guess what? You're going to stand out from the crowd in such incredible ways that you're basically going to set yourself up to live an amazing life. A life that most people aren't capable of living because they don't have the patience, the diligence, or the willpower to do it. So when you push past those points where you feel like taking the easy way out, you're setting yourself up to be incredibly strong going forward. But when people give in and they take the easy way out, even if they achieve whatever the goal was that they wanted, now they're going to have a little nagging voice in the back of their mind that says you didn't get here of your own accord. You used a shortcut to achieve this. And that is going to lower their self-esteem and lower their self-worth, even if they don't realize it. They're never going to be on the same level as somebody who got somewhere by going the long and hard way. You see, this ties into the quote that good things take time. It's true. They do take time. And they take more time if you're not going to take a short way out, but you'll be able to maintain them because you'll have the right mentality to do so. Let's think of a few examples here. Steroid use. There are a lot of men out there who are into working out and becoming as muscular and as strong as they possibly can. Some men decide to take the easy way, which is taking steroids. Now, I will say that this doesn't apply for all men who take steroids. There are outliers. I do know that some men will take them when they hit a plateau and they're already huge naturally. But I'm going to say that there are a lot of steroid users who just do not have the right mentality for the goals that they're pursuing because they took that easy way out. They're never going to have the same mentality as a natural bodybuilder who's the same size as them, but who got there the hard way, the hard and long way. You see, that natural bodybuilder, I can pretty much guarantee you, is going to have the right mindset for success. He's going to have that diligence, that willpower, that tenacity, and the patience to achieve any big goal. He got to a huge size and acquired an immense amount of strength the natural way. It takes time, but it's worth it. Whereas the guy who took steroids, yeah, he may be able to get there in half the time or maybe even less than half the time, but he's going to know he did not get there of his own accord. He used an outside substance to help boost his performance. And that will always be at the back of his mind. I just do not believe that shortcuts are worth it for this reason. They're going to be things that nag at you even when you achieve what you already wanted. You're going to kind of feel like an imposter in a way. Let's think of another example here. Weight loss. This is probably one of the most profitable industries when it comes to shortcuts. We are always trying to be sold shortcuts for weight loss. I mean, there are pills, there's lap band, there's all different kinds of surgery, there are exercise routines, and you name it. There are a ton of ways to sell shortcuts for weight loss. And this is another area where I'd say you shouldn't go the easy way out, because it's not fulfilling. And also, in this case, what I was talking about earlier about having the mentality to maintain whatever the goal is that you achieved, this plays out huge here. If you want to lose weight, but you get there by taking a shortcut, guess what? You do not have the mindset needed to maintain the weight loss that you achieved. And that's why you have so many people who will lose a ton of weight taking a shortcut and then gain it all back within a few years' time. Because they did not create the habits and the mindset to maintain the weight loss. It's like that TV show that used to be on, or maybe it's still on, I don't know, The Biggest Loser. That's why he had so many people who went on that show who then ended up gaining all the way back later down the road. Shortcuts do not work for the long term. You have to create the right habits and the right mindset to achieve your goals, so that way when you get them, you can maintain them. Here's another popular example: winning the lottery. That's a shortcut for becoming rich. Yet again, here you have the case where a lot of people who win the lottery end up broke within a decade's time because they didn't develop the habits or the mindset to maintain their wealth. Whereas somebody who becomes a millionaire by going the long and hard way, they maintain their wealth because they have built all the habits and created the mindset to achieve that. In fact, in the case of millionaires who are self-made, you often get an interesting case where they can go broke. They can lose all their money if their business fails, and then within 5-10 years, they're a millionaire again because they created the habits and the mindset to achieve it in the first place. And you cannot lose your mindset no matter what happens to you. Your mindset is permanent, but shortcuts are temporary. So that's why I always would urge you to go the long and hard way of just building that willpower, that tenacity, that diligence, that patience to achieve your long-term goals. It makes it far more worthwhile, and you're not going to end up with the problem of your self-esteem or your self-worth lowering when you achieve that goal. You're not going to feel like an imposter. In fact, you'll be incredibly empowered knowing that you got there because you built the mindset that is necessary to do it. And you're going to feel like a warrior for standing out from the crowd, for having worked your butt off to get somewhere that most people aren't willing to do. Anyway, I'm going to step off my soapbox here and say that I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!